right. So, let's make sure that my volume is working. The sound looks to be good. We're going to look at Bitcoin. If you guys have any requests or are new, appreciate if you hit the follow button or subscribe if you guys are on YouTube and hit the like button. We will get started here in just a few seconds. Let me go over to where Bitcoin is at. Bitcoin is right now at $22,100, trying to hold that level right now. I'm going to open Bookmap to see where the liquidity is at on Bitcoin. I looked earlier today. It is lower, so we'll see how that's looking and go from there. So it's loading right now. So give me a minute. While we wait for that to load, there's resistance for Bitcoin. Obviously, there's a resistance at 22.5, but we also have a lot of volume, a lot of orders at 22.1. So if we can't stay above 22.1, that's also bearish. So I need to load it. Okay, it's still loading. As of right now on the 15-minute chart, you did kind of break a previous high, but when you zoom out to like the 1 hourly chart, you could kind of say the previous high was 23,000. You couldn't break that. So in my opinion, Bitcoin is still bearish short term. We will see what happens coming up tonight, but I personally am not super bullish just yet. I don't think Bitcoin's going to make a new low, but I also don't think Bitcoin is super bullish for the next 24 hours. So let's go. 15-minute chart is also overbought. So when I zoom out a little bit, Bookmap is saying there's a lot of orders at 21.9, so that's basically where we're at, maybe $200 lower. When I zoom out a little bit more, yeah, so 21.9 is kind of where the volume's at. So I don't think we're going to go much lower. If the 15-minute chart can reset and Bitcoin doesn't lose 21,800, 21,900, to me that's still bullish for Bitcoin. But if we can't stay above 21,800 on the next dip, in my opinion, just from what I'm seeing, that's telling me that it's probably going to take us back to $20,000. I'm sorry, $21,000. So, because if you zoom out here on the 15-minute chart, or actually we'll go to the 1 hour chart so I can show you. I guess it depends. I would say 21K would be the next step if you don't hold 21,800. And then 20K would be obviously the next step after that. So let's go see how the RSI is looking for Bitcoin. Right now the daily chart is, RSI is in a correction on the daily chart. Currently at 65 and in a downtrend. The 4 hour chart for Bitcoin RSI is actually bullish, just bottomed and trying to get the rally up. The 1 hour chart is currently at 80 and in an uptrend, but that's about to probably reverse here in the next 2 to 3 hours because that is overbought. Well, it's just overbought right now. And the 15-minute chart is, like I said, short term coming down. 15-minute chart on the RSI is coming down without really, in my opinion, breaking a previous high. That would have been 23K. So super short term for the next 2 to 3 hours. I do think Bitcoin is going to be in a downtrend. If you hold 21,800, to me, that's a good sign. But if you don't hold that, then I would be looking for the next step to be 21,000. So that's where I stand on Bitcoin for the rest of the night. If you guys have any video requests, let me know and I'll look at those videos. I'm sorry, coin requests. I'll look at those coins. One I'm watching tonight is Unicoin. It's up 3%, but that's one I'd watch. The 15-minute chart is getting overbought, though. The 1 hour chart's already overbought. So, but the setup looks good. But with the RSI is where it's at. To me, it's risky. But, the daily chart has a lot more room to go. So I would definitely wait for these time frames to reset, like the 4 hour chart, which could take a while. The 1 hour chart needs to reset, and the 15-minute chart. So probably not actually play tonight, but that is one I'd be watching the coming days because the daily chart still has a lot of room to go, and the setup looks pretty good. So Unicoin is one I'd be watching going into this upcoming week. Phantom is one I'd really be watching because Phantom is completely beat to the ground. If I just go to Phantom Coin 3L, Phantom on the 15-minute chart is overbought, but the 1 hour chart has room to go up. The 4 hour chart has room to go up. The daily chart is overbought, but the 4 hour and 1 hour look ready to go. And once the 15-minute chart resets, I do think there's going to be a nice rally for Phantom here in the next day or so. We will see what happens with that. I could be completely wrong, but earlier today it was at the bottom of the pattern. So it's looking bullish to me. And you also have a lot of volume up there at 57 cents. If I just look at Phantom, let me look at that. Because this is Phantom 3 out. If you just do Phantom without leverage, then there's still a lot of volume, though, up here at 34, 35 cents. So that's not much higher, but that would be the next target short term, would be that 34-cent mark on Phantom. So at least a move up to 34 cents here in the next day or so, bare minimum. I would actually expect to move higher, but that would be the next target, would be 34 cents for Phantom. So if you guys have any requests, let me know. Bond had a huge night. I think last time I looked at it Friday, it was ripping. Now it's kind of cooled off, trying to hold $20. To me, it's still in a symmetrical triangle right now, and we will see what happens. It's getting extremely tight. So if Bond ripped tonight to the upside, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not in a trade on it. But Bond does look somewhat juicy. It's a 50-50 chance if it goes to the upside. If it were to go to the upside, it won't be anything crazy. But I would be looking for, let me see what the target is. Target would be $24, so that would probably, and the recent high was $25, so $24 would be the target. That would be about a, 10% move if you got in now. So 10% move incoming for Bond if it breaks to the upside out of the symmetrical triangle. So that's kind of all I got. Unless there's any other requests. But that's about it. So pretty quick stream. But how's it going, Matt? So with that being said, guys, Bitcoin needs to hold 22.1. If it doesn't, then I'm looking for lower prices. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got. Pretty quick stream. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream. And we'll see you guys later this week. So, all right, guys, I have no more requests coming in, there is no request on TikTok. So with that being said, that's kind of it. To wrap up on Bitcoin, Bitcoin has to stay above 22.1. If it does not stay above $22,100, the next short-term target will be $21,800. If that doesn't hold, you have a lot of volume at 21,500, and then 21K would be the next support. If you don't hold 21K, 20,500 would be the next target. So a lot of targets within this range here. So we have a lot of support before we hit 20K is kind of my point. And to the upside, you don't have a lot of resistance above this high volume node here at 22.8. If you get above that, 23.5 would be the next resistance. So to the upside, there's it's more chance we go to the upside, I think, within the next 2 to 3 days. But tonight, I would just kind of expect consolidation between 21.8 and 22.1. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. There is also volume at 22,250, but so yeah, you kind of, to be really safe, you have to break 22.5 in my opinion. If you break that, then I would say you're out of the woods short term. So with that being said, that's all I got. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Oh, Craig wants to look at Quant, so we can look at Quant. So Quant right now is currently at $90.97. I'm just going to remove all my drawings and we're going to restart. So from the last local high to the last local low, let's see what the next target is according to the fibs on Quant. Quant is currently at $91. That'd be it. So you have the 0.5 fib at $97. You have the 382 fib at $82. So kind of you're in between fibs right now. The golden pocket would be up here, at least acting as resistance between $110 and $120. So anything above 120 is really bullish. Let's see how the RSI is looking. RSI is low on the daily. The 4-hour chart is in an uptrend, and the 1-hour chart is, so smaller time frames look pretty good now. The 15-minute chart needs to reset, but once that resets, 1 hour and 4 hour look ready to go. The daily chart is probably about to be ready to go as well. Maybe Quant. Wow, Quant is going to be on my radar now in the coming days because the daily chart is extremely low on the RSI. 1 hour and 4 hour have room to go up. So Quant is definitely now on my radar. It looks somewhat good tonight. The only thing is I'd wait for the 15-minute and the 7-minute to reset, which 7 minutes already doing that. 15's about to start doing that. But once that resets here in about an hour or two, a quant could be a good, interesting buy. I might look into quant for a purchase. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing right now in quant. That could be a good trade setup tonight. With that being said, that quant does look bullish to me. So that's all I got, guys. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and the like button. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. See you guys later this week, I guess.